have Wes Judy from Aframes. Thanks for chatting with us today.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, we love your frames and we also love the story behind them. So let's get started with that. Tell me a little bit about how you got started and what
Yeah.
the inspiration is.
Well, I had the idea while I was in college. During my junior year of college, I went to Eastern Michigan University. During my junior year, I took a econ development class. I was like really passionate about economics. That's what I thought I was going to do with my career, like go to grad school and stuff. Um, so I was taking an econ development class, and just all it was, I just watched a documentary about vitamin A deficiency and supplementation, basically about the discovery of vitamin A deficiency, and that just stuck with me. I basically didn't take anything. I don't remember really anything from that semester other than I learned about vitamin A deficiency. And it wasn't that, and I talked to people about A-frames, and they asked me, oh, did why are you so passionate about this problem? Did like a person in your family die from vitamin A deficiency or anything? And really, no. I mean, Americans have no problem with vitamin A deficiency. Even the most impoverished American probably is not vitamin A deficient because if they have one food that was manufactured in the U.S. Like once a month, they're good on vitamin A. What happens in developing countries like in Africa and Asia, Indonesia, is they're already malnourished. They're not getting enough food to begin with, and then they're only getting certain like white rice every day. They're not getting any valuable nutrients when they are getting nutrients. So that's where the problem really is. And then so the reason I became passionate about the problem is because I'm a pragmatic person. Like I said, I was into econ, I'm into math, and it's just dollars and cents. It's the most cost-effective solution to any of the world's health problems. It costs only under $1 for a year's worth of supplements. So for less than $1, you can make sure a child is sufficient in vitamin A. They are not going to go blind that year, and these supplements actually decrease child mortality by 25 to 35%. So I was struck by those figures, and that's where my passion for the problem came from. So I went from junior year over the summer. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I originally was like, I should volunteer. I should go work for a nonprofit and do something like that after college. But then I realized, and this is kind of the height of Tom's and other buy one give one models. I realized I could raise more money with a for-profit eyewear brand than than volunteering. So that's where A-Frames was born, the idea of it. I spent my senior year in college developing the idea, writing the business plan, finding the manufacturer, and on and on. And yeah, after college, really just started doing the grassroots sales strategy because I didn't know how to sell glasses. I was completely new, not only to the industry but to business in general. And so it was just me wanting to do this that was kind of driving it behind me wanting to raise money and sell these glasses. So during my first year, I borrowed my mom's car, drove around the country, selling into opticians, optical shops, boutiques around the country. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Yeah, your story is super inspirational. We love it. So you mentioned that this was around the time of Tom's shoes, and since then there's been Warby Parker and a lot of other buy one, give one models. And that's something we're definitely noticing over here in San Francisco is that a lot of entrepreneurs these days are trying to solve a social problem through a for-profit model. And it's a definite trend, and we're wondering, is that the same over there in Chicago? Are you noticing?
Definitely. I mean, it's the same for our entire generation throughout the world. You can go to the Middle East or Europe, and I believe the millennial generation realizes that there's more to do with our consumption and with our basically our dollars than our parents. Our parents' generation was more concerned with, and not to knock on them, but let's go back. Boy. Sorry. Um, um, Not to knock on our parents' generation, but they were more concerned with providing a good life for their kids. We're more concerned with what every dollar does. How is our dollar spent here going to affect somebody living in a developing country? So yeah, I think that the buy one give one model is oversaturated now, and it's gonna start. It peaked a couple of years ago, I believe, and it's in its decline. And that's actually why we're leaning more towards a product-driven business model. Whereas Tom's Shoes, for example, they started, and it was all about the cause. It was, we're doing this to get shoes on children in Argentina and stuff like that. The problem is it was driven solely through marketing. Their business model was driven through telling you about the story. I mean, they had a great cause, but their whole business was driven by, hey, this is our story. Buy these $40 shoes that cost $2. So I believe that time is over. I believe as a conscious consumer, as millennials, we're moving more towards, yes, we care about the cause, but now there's so many cause-driven brands, we want a great product as well. Mm-hmm. That's where Tom's faltered. That's where a lot of brands falter, and that's where Aframes is trying to move towards, is a great product. And that's why we are still in the development process of really creating great glasses. We are pretty much never going to stop trying to improve our glasses. We're now manufactured, handmade in Istanbul, using the finest Italian acetate, and we're really trying to build that our collection now through these really high-end boutique-driven styles and quality.
Awesome. That's actually a great segue, because next I wanted to talk about the glasses a little bit. Mm-hmm. So how did you choose eyewear, and is design something you've always been interested in? Like, what really got you excited about doing glasses?
Yeah, I mean, I have always worn glasses, and when it really started with the cause. It was very similar to, so in the beginning, Aframes was very similar in mindset to Tom's. It started solely for the cause. It started as a fundraiser mainly for the cause. And then glasses was because it's somewhat tied to vision. Vitamin A deficiency leads to blindness. So obviously glasses, sunglasses, eyes. It's just a good marketing tie. However, like I said, we're trying to move away from from the cause being a marketing ploy of some sort. It's not a marketing ploy. It's just part of our business model now. Now we're trying to provide a great product. So yeah, I mean, in my first year, I had to learn a lot about glasses. We manufactured our first line in China, and while I am proud of what we did with that first line, especially since I didn't, I was educating myself. I realized after starting to sell them and everything that we could do more. We could be better, and that's where the process of switching manufacturers, moving to Istanbul, using Italian acetate, that's where all that came from. So. And we're going to always try and improve. So, yeah, I mean, the glasses, I think I'm very proud of the glasses, but they are going to get better and better.
Awesome. That's cool. And then just in terms of balancing that, so balancing a social mission and glasses, while they are connected in the vision and marketing wise they're connected, how do you balance that, and how do you choose where to focus more, and I guess what's the biggest challenge with running a business model like that?
The biggest challenge with causes is not getting cheesy. It'd be easy to push it really, really hard and push the fact that your sale is helping save a life, push that so hard, so far that it becomes cheesy. We're taking more of a standpoint of we want to just educate our customer about the cause. We want to market the cause. Our cause is not a marketing ploy. It's just our reason for being. It's our reason for our existence as a company. But now, because we started for that, it's just part of our business model now. Now we're marketing the quality of our product. We just want you to buy our. Now we want you to buy our glasses just because they're better than the others sitting on the shelf. So.
Awesome.
Yeah. So marketing definitely is product driven.
Okay, that's awesome. So you kind of mentioned a little bit about like what's next for you guys in terms of better quality glasses, cooler products. But is there anything you would like to tell us about like what's next, what's in the pipeline?
Well, I just got some samples in from Istanbul, like literally like a half an hour ago. So I could show you a couple of those.
Yeah, I would love that.
1 second, I gotta grab them.
Okay. Sneak preview. You saw it here first.
All right. So one thing we realized from our previous shapes was that we had a lot of bigger shapes, a lot of, you had to be confident, pretty confident person to wear them, and so we wanted to make a little smaller shape that was more like smart, subtle look, and this is one that we're gonna make. So pretty classic. I mean, I think it would fit on pretty much any face, really.
Yeah,
so,
I like it.
There's one. And this also, we're going more prescription driven in our next run. And here's another, it's a bigger prescription.
Nice, those look great on you.
And then here's a woman's sunglasses. Here's women's oversized.
Ooh, I like those a lot.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about it. My sister was just texting me saying that she needs to she'll steal them from me. Here's another.
Ooh, are those crystal then?
I call this this color is like champagne.
Okay, like a champagne crystal.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. And the keyhole nose.
Yeah. Yeah. These are based on the Tartar now. It's classic shape.
Okay.
And then that's basically. I mean, and then the other shapes, the ones that I showed you earlier, they also are gonna be available in sun most likely. So, yeah.
Yeah, so those are gorgeous. Gorgeous, and you saw it here first.
Yeah.
The collection.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. It's been really fun, and I'm super excited to see what's next for you guys.
For sure.